Happy September. I hope you had a wonderful summer, and I really appreciate you watching the video and taking the time to read my newsletter every month. It means a lot to me. Let's just get right to it. The first article we have this month is avoiding the big mistakes when you're dealing with a new home builder. So the as housing affordability improves and the shortage in existing homes continues, home buyers are turning to new construction. And as a home buyer, you may be tempted to just jump right in on the first available new home that suits your family. But before you do, there are 3 major mistakes you should be aware of. Number 1, don't visit builders alone. If you visit the builder on your own, they have no obligation to deal with your real estate agent, and you may have lost the opportunity to have an advocate. So make sure you sign the builder's visitor's log and include your agent's name and contact information. Builders use their own contracts that limit their liabilities, and it may not be in your best interest. As a Berkshire Hathaway Home Services real estate professional and negotiator, I can vet your builder, help you save some money, and get you through the underwriting process to closing. Number 2, don't skip the inspection. Just because a home is new doesn't mean it's without problems. A recent news report found that some of the builders are actually cutting corners to produce homes faster. Protect yourself by demanding an inspection, and remember, it should cover the systems, the fixtures, and the appliances in the home. Number 3, don't buy the model home. Model homes feature the most luxurious features to tempt you in adding upgrades. If these upgrades are done during that building process and not after the home is completed, you'll save a lot of money and prevent costly delays. Make sure that the luxuries you get are in line with the other homes being built or already completed. The second article we have is choose the right size for your next home. And this has got some interesting statistics in this article that I think you'll really like. Home buyers are feeling sticker shock of the higher prices, but it's not just inflation. They want bigger homes. Get this, in 1949, the average size new single-family home was 909 square feet. I'm going to repeat that. In 1949, the average new single-family home was just over 900 square feet. Now, homes built in 2021 had an average of 2,480 square feet. That's more than double what it was in 1949. So home buyers want more than they obviously wanted then, including they want more space, they want energy efficient appliances, they want smart home technologies, all of which makes homes much more expensive. But how much living space does a family really need? Well, according to the National Association of Realtors, a typical home purchased recently is 1,800 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and was built in 1986. But that may not be enough space for some home buyers. While it's totally subjective, a good rule of thumb is that each person should have 200 to 400 square feet of living space. So, for instance, a family of 4 should be comfortable with a home of about 2,400 square feet. To help you choose the right size home, consider your family's needs. Small children can comfortably share a bedroom, but teenagers need more privacy. Aging parents are safer in single-family homes or a downstairs owner's suite, preferably with a separate entrance and living area. You may need more space if you're working from home and need a home office, a playroom for kids, a bigger kitchen, or an owner's suite with his and her baths. Whatever you choose, make sure the layout and square footage also aligns with how much you want to spend on maintaining that area and how much you want to pay for utilities. Our next article is actually a free guide on how to sell a home in probate. There's just too much information on this to put in an article, so I've created a free guide that you can just click on the link down there and download below. So if you're faced with selling a home due to a death in the family, a probate sale can seem like a daunting process, supercharged with emotions following the death of a family member. But with the right understanding and preparation, a probate property transaction doesn't have to be complicated. So if you download my guide, it's going to go over what is the probate process, appointment of an administrator or an executor, sale of the probate property, understanding commissions when selling a probate property, and more. So again, just click that link and download it. Even if you're not dealing with this right now, more than likely you're going to be dealing with it in the near future, so you should really just download that guide so you have it. Another article we have this month is what is the 1% rule? And this is going to pertain to investments. Who wants to make an investment that doesn't yield a return? Certainly not real estate investors. They have formulas to ensure their success as much as possible. One formula is the 1% rule. The 1% rule, quote, measures the price of the investment property against the gross income it will generate, end quote. That means that the investment must generate at least 1% more in rental income based on the original purchase price. The rule continues as the investment property appreciates in value, which means the potential for profit in the form of higher rent is even greater. To find a property that will be profitable, multiply the purchase price of the property by 1%. Another way to calculate it is to just move the comma in the purchase price over 2 spaces. That'll result in the minimum you need to charge in monthly rent. If the property requires any repairs, you'll want to also factor that into your evaluation by adding those to the purchase price and then multiplying it by 1%. For example, if you buy an investment home for $300,000, you should be able to collect $3,000 in rent. As your agent, I'll be able to provide you with a comparative market analysis with nearby homes and similar properties so you compare their purchase price and their rentals for those properties. For greater accuracy, include the cost to renovate and repair the property and bring it up to modern building codes for safe habitation. The last article we have this month is, will your HOA accept your home business? Homeowners Association, or HOAs, are formed by the owners of the units within a community to manage, maintain, and improve the quality of life for residents and increase their property values. And there are 4 things HOAs hate: strangers, traffic, safety issues, and anything that might cause declines in the property values, such as home-based businesses. Out of the 32.5 million small businesses, about 19 million are home-based or at least began at home, according to the U.S. Small Business Administration. Following the pandemic, many workers found they want to work from their own home. This is a growing issue for HOAs that prohibit homeowners from using their properties for commercial purposes. While it's fine to have a home-based business such as accounting or a search engine optimization, your HOA will not allow you to use your home for obvious commercial things like manufacturing, storing large equipment, making and receiving frequent deliveries. HOAs don't want people coming and going from your house or trucks or cars to crowd the streets and spaces. As an existing homeowner, you should have a copy of your HOA's governing documents and bylaws. They're also known as CC&Rs, covenants, conditions, and restrictions. So you can see where your HOA stands on this issue. If you're considering choosing a home in an HOA managed community, I can help you figure out what those CCRs are and get you the documents that you're going to need. Thanks again for watching this month and reading my newsletter. If there's some articles you'd like to see in next month's newsletter or some other things that are coming up, just get a hold of me. I'd be happy to include those. Again, thanks for watching and have a great September.